Hey, if you're seeing this, Spirit's trying to check in on you. I'm going to shuffle and we'll see what's going on. Sorry, guys, this is too much. That was fast. Okay. Okay. Is that just the top? No. Six of Cups, bottom. Yes, no. Look on early. Awesome. Thank you. Yes, okay. Okay. This is definitely reminding me of last week's lunar check-in, so if this reading highly resonates with you, go check that one out as well. On the bottom here, we have that Knight of Swords that was there, and we have now what was present last week is now past this week. We have that Two of Swords here, right? With strength coming in. So these came together. Last week we were talking about this energy and how I love how Temperance is underneath it, right? Even Temperance came up in that reading. Probably go check that one out. If this reading really resonates with you, go check that one out. We were talking about this energy of feeling ready and excited to go and do a lot of things in your life, but also burning yourself out a bit, like wanting to carry this excitement towards your future, but feeling a bit tangled and not being able to fully run forward in the moment. And so I see here, you've been really taking time to accept that you needed to slow down. You accepted that 222 needed to accept this. You accepted that you had to slow down to entangle all of this. And I love how strength is showing up here. You know, Spirit is really grateful that you are taking this time for yourself to unfurl yourself from all of this anxiety that was still lingering from past energy, past things that you've already been through, you know. And it's okay to have things come up that you feel like you've already healed, you know. It's okay for that stuff to come up. This energy here, you really have been taking this time to be there for yourself, to heal any of those past wounds that you thought might have been addressed but came up and realized you needed to readdress some things. You've been allowing yourself that rebalance, and you've been finding that strength again within yourself. You're showing up here presently as the Queen of Cups sideways, so really flowing into your emotions. I'm looking here. You're really flowing into your emotions. Look at this color here, story here. You're healing your inner child. You're focused on giving yourself the life that you didn't really have. And that's, as I look at this especially, that's probably what all those past wounds that were coming up that you maybe felt were addressed and realized weren't. There was some stuff that had to be reassessed, relooked at, rehealed, which is fine. Always, that's fine. Don't guilt yourself for that. You allowed that space so that you could untangle all of this and get clearer headed in these waters. I know it can feel, I'm feeling like tsunami energy, like it can feel like a lot emotionally right now, especially as you know that you're close to this new beginning, and you know it includes a more nurturing, balanced life, and it's a whole, you stepping into this whole new phase of your life, not just in love, but also the way it's about the way you receive. That's what I'm thinking about as I look at the Lovers here. It's not just about this love, it's about how you receive. It's you stepping into a new phase of allowing yourself to receive that in which you've been working towards, divinely pulled to for most of your life. You've been working through this inner child stuff. You had some childhood trauma, and you're providing yourself the life that you never really had. You're finally finding that stability within yourself as you untangle all of this. You're finding that stability in yourself, and you're giving yourself that stability, and thus a life of stability and nurturing that you haven't really had up until this point. You're building a whole new life for yourself, like a whole new lifestyle upgrade. You're building this whole new life for yourself, and you're really focused in on making sure that you're doing it properly, that you're allowing it to flow, that you're surrendering. And I see here that it's like, you know that your ego's kind of getting in the way, which is why this is showing up sideways, but you also know that you can work through it, that it's okay. You're holding space for yourself. That's the big message this week. Kudos to you for holding space for yourself. Because future, we have this turnaround. Finally, after all of this tanglement, finally, things start to turn around. All of this, you realize that all of this stuff that was these wounds that were sort of keeping you back, that were keeping you going in cycles that weren't healthy for you anymore, which is why you realized you needed to take that step back and nurture yourself. And that's what you've been doing. And that nurturing is leading to, I'm looking at how she's tied here. Like these wounds that were sort of, this anxiety that was sort of tying you down is actually legitimately, finally, I'm feeling this energy of like, almost like a wingspan, like finally freeing yourself from this ick, this low energy. Let's get some oracle here. Really seeing things from a higher perspective is what you're stepping into as you move through this moment of all of the emotional space that's coming up. Look at that. All of the emotional space that's coming up, all of the emotional stuff that's coming up. You are literally building your new foundation from within. And it's, as you step into this phase, right? As you are finally seeing things for what they are, seeing yourself in all you are, in all the beauty that you are, and in also like these little entanglements. I'm hearing it's almost like laughing at yourself kind of energy, not in a bad way, you know, obviously in a way of growth. Like the person that was still sort of getting, like being able to look back at this person who's so, I gotta go do this, I gotta do that, I gotta run through it, I gotta do this, and then getting tangled in all this anxiety, like sort of being able to finally see, not only just see it, but be able to like sort of smile with yourself about the growth, that that stuff is no longer it's no longer something that like sticks in your brain. If I think about the energy of like if your thoughts are cars, it's a TV show on Netflix, I'll just put text up here, I can't remember. Guide to Meditation. They talk about like if all your thoughts are cars, what I'm getting here is like this energy, it's like there's so much cars on your mental highway, and there's all this energy that you knew you had to take that step back that we just talked about, right? And as you're in this space that's finally like another lane's open, the cars are finally moving, entanglements finally happening. And so now it's like traffic's finally not traffic anymore. It's not this frustrating, icky, like 5 o'clock stop and go traffic. You finally are able to untangle all of this and sort of laugh with yourself as you're like passing through the rest of the road. Like, oh, that was a funny little, that was a big, interesting little moment of like, I have to untangle through all this. That was sort of an interesting moment, but I got through it. I actually got through it. That's this moment of like reflection of self that I actually got through it. I actually untangled myself. Holy shit. Wow, I did it. That's what you're stepping into from where you're at right now, this flow of being there for yourself. Good job. You are literally building this stability by being there for yourself. You're building this stability within. So as you build the stability, right? Own that power. I'm getting people pleaser tendencies. Maybe that's some of the stuff that came up that you're sort of working through. Stand firm in yourself. Stand firm in yourself, right? And as you stand firm in yourself and be your best advocate, be there for yourself, love yourself. And as you stand firm in all of this self-love, this nurturing self-love that's pouring into you right now, that is how you get moving into this phase where you start to get an equal receive. You get that all that nurturing that you're doing within, that nurturing person that you are. I'm hearing this like you're so nurturing, so loving, all that nurturing that you've been pouring into yourself, that you've been working on yourself, all that love that you pour into yourself, and all that nurture, that empathy that you are. A new phase of receiving love equitably, fairly in your life from those who are in your life. That's what you're stepping into. So as you step into that phase of that love, that nurturing that you were pouring within, meeting you externally, remember your power. And as you remember that power and stand firm in that self-love within, Spirit wants you to, as you move from this space to this space, I'm hearing KT Tunsdale, suddenly I see, like this breath of relief, this suddenly I see, I'm good, I can do this, and then that sort of being able to smile with yourself energy, like I got this. Don't be afraid to take risks. Gotta start somewhere, right? I also felt called to Animal Spirit deck today, so I'm gonna grab a couple of those. It's a lot of energy. Okay. Ooh, Sea Serpent. I'm pretty sure, I wanna be sure what chakra this is. I think, there it is. Sacral chakra energy. And I'm thinking about this as, something, take it as it resonates. I saw something about the way that the vocal cords look and like similarities to like your sacral chakra. Anyways, that's just coming up right now. So I'm thinking about this taking risk energy, right? This taking risk energy. As you hold that ground, that power within yourself and move forward. Don't be afraid to give you what you want, to go for what you want. Whether that's love, whether that's somebody you got your eye on, or whether that's something to do with career, whatever the case may be, whatever you're feeling, right? Whatever you're feeling that pull towards, whatever you're instinctually feeling that pull towards, go for it. 15:15 as I record, times might change later, whatever. 15:15 as I say that, go for it. Okay, as you step into this clear energy, don't be afraid to be that bad bitch who goes for what she wants. That bad bitch who does what she wants, goes for what she wants. I'm hearing that's the closing message here as I look at this energy of entanglement into flow and clarity. Don't be afraid to be that bad bitch. You know, I think of goddess energy here as I say that. You know, Persephone is goddess of spring, but she is queen of the underworld. Don't be afraid of all you are. And keep loving yourself. Keep on that self-love train, because that clarity is gonna gift you the power within, the stability within, to not only know and know within that you deserve what you want and thus receive it, but also have it meet you and also have you go for it. That energetic interaction all starts with this clarity from that self-love that gets firmly grounded in yourself. Okay, I'm hearing that's it. So if this resonated, let me know. If you want to book a reading, links in my bio. As always, I love you. I'm here for you, and we got this.